Good morning and welcome to another episode of Tokyo Reds. We are here in Shibuya, right in front of the Scramble Crossing, which is, I think, the busiest pedestrian crossing in the world, which is mental. I think about 2 million people cross it every day, which is pretty mad. So there we are. This morning Liverpool beat Derby County in the EFL Cup, it's called now. 3-0, pretty convincing. John, what did you think about the game?
Yeah, it was really good. It was good to see that we can kind of continue our form, because normally when we beat the teams like Chelsea and Arsenal, we slip up against like the lesser teams. But it was a really good performance, to be honest with you.
No, it was good, and some good goals too.
Yeah, some really good goals, and it was good to see as well. We made 7 changes. We've gone there. We've got, especially the second and third, really good teamwork, really good finishes. It's just good for the confidence, good for the momentum as well. I know it's Derby County, they're not a Premier League side, but it's good for the momentum, and we've got a bit of a cup run. So, yeah.
No, yeah, it was good. It was almost too easy, really, to be honest.
The first goal.
Derby didn't really test us at all, and it was good. So obviously we didn't have Milner didn't play, Lovren didn't play, Lallana didn't play. Sturridge didn't play, so it was a good mix-up of fringe players and first-team players, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think as well it was kind of the Coutinho-Firmino show. They were just really pivotal in that game. It was kind of just, it was like watching art at some points, because just their passing and their I was gonna say telepathy, but maybe that's a bit too strong. But they were good at linking up with each other.
That is, and yeah, we're in the 4th round, which is class. Everton aren't, so that's good. Anyway, so it's kind of a good warm-up because we've got a fairly easy run now. Do you think that's a good warm-up game for that?
Yeah, I think it is a good warm-up game because especially the tests we've had, like Chelsea, Tottenham, they were teams that are very difficult to break down. With Hull, I think it's good because the players we didn't go there and scrape a win against Derby. We didn't go into extra time. We went there, the first goal, yeah, there was a bit of luck there. But the way we're playing, we look strong, and I think against a team like Hull, we want to be able to not just to win, but to get 2 or 3 goals if possible. So yeah, it's good for that.
Yes, which nicely segues into the going up to the whole game. So Hull, disastrous pre-season, they lost their manager, the owner wants out, they had 13 players at the start of the season. They've picked themselves back up, they had a good start, beat Leicester, but recent games they lost to Arsenal, lost to United. How do you think Liverpool should approach this game, John?
To be honest, I think now is our real test, because for years we've been doing well against the top teams, and it's always this type of team that always causes us troubles. I think we've just got to work on breaking them down and exploiting them. Because we just struggle with that sometimes. We play really well, but then we just don't really get anything from him. So I think, just breaking them down is the biggest priority in this game.
All right, cool. Tom, who do you think, who's going to be a key player for Liverpool, do you think?
This one, again, I'm going to say Mane. I know I say a lot. It's great having Coutinho and Firmino back. They're fantastic, but I think someone like Mane, because Hull, the niceties that Firmino and Coutinho can do, they're good, but if Hull put up, if they go 10 men behind the ball, let's say, we're going to struggle. We need someone like Mane to really break into their defence, run it round them, get physical as well. I think he's the key man again, but I don't think he's the only one, but he would be the key man if I had to choose one.
All right, fair enough. John, I mean, obviously Mane was also rested in the cup game. It's good that we've got those players rested, ready for this match, Sturridge and all that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be precision is going to be key, and I think when you've got Coutinho, Firmino, and Mane, that's what they bring to the game. Precision, and that's how you break these teams down. Where it's not these wayward balls going everywhere. It's like clinical. It's like I didn't know the second goal against Derby. It was all just clinical passing, and that's what you really need if you want to beat these teams.
Yeah, I mean, it was clinical passing to the goal by Coutinho, to be honest. It wasn't a shot. It was really nice pass into the corner. Yeah, for me, I think we just gotta go at them. Keep on doing what we're doing. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Wijnaldum was another player that was rested as well. So, yeah, just keep on going, keep on doing them, basically. So, all right, Hull, like I say, they've pulled out some good results at the beginning of the season. Is there anyone we should be really worried about?
I don't want to sound disrespectful, but Mike Phelan, that'd be the one I'd worry about most. I don't want to sound disrespectful to the team, but the way we've been playing, there's no one that's standing out. No disrespect, Hull. Nothing against you.
I mean, Robert Snodgrass has probably been in quite good form, really. Scored a beautiful free kick a couple of weeks ago. Scored a hat-trick for Scotland as well. Do you think he's the only one that's a real big worry for Liverpool?
Yeah, I mean, kind of what Tom said. Yeah, Snodgrass is pretty good. There's what's his name? I was going to say Huddersfield, not Huddersfield. What's his name?
Tom Huddleston.
Hudson. Yeah. You know, I always just got like flashbacks of his wonder strikes. Remember we went through that season where he was just hammering them in from like 60 yards out. So I think he can be a pretty good player for them. Livermore, he's not lighting the world on fire, but they're not bad. I mean, the thing what Hull kind of bring, what they've brought so far in the season, is kind of teamwork. So that's what we've got to be careful. It's like their team ethic. Individually, they're not that good, but as a team, they've been getting results actually.
Fair enough. No, yeah, I agree. I think Snodgrass, if we give him a chance outside the box with a free kick, he could cause us big problems. You know what I mean? But hopefully we've scored 5 goals by the time that happens, so it'll be all right. So another game at Anfield. It's good to get back home again.
Oh, it's great to be back home, especially first 5 matches. We've only had 1 game at Anfield, and even the cup game was away as well. So that's 6 matches, 1 at Anfield. But just great to be back home as well, because the new stand after that Leicester game, that stand, it's a beast. All of a sudden, the atmosphere. I mean, Anfield's always good in terms of atmosphere, but that just helps so much. And I'd say so far we've won home game, we've won 4-1. The way we're playing, I think we want to make it Fortress Anfield again. The way we're playing, especially with the extra seats. No problem. I could see it being a fortress.
Yeah, me too. So, like, obviously, if the worst thing does happen and we do struggle against this smaller team, it just undoes all the good work that we've done so far, right?
Yeah, and it puts everyone in. It's a terrible mood, and not just the team, but the fans as well. Like, it just drags you down. You think, oh, same old. We do well against the big teams, and crap against against smaller teams. So I think that's why I was saying this now is our biggest test. We have to do well against these teams if we want to make a push for. I'm not saying we're title challengers, but if we want to be in the top 4, definitely.
Bucky's got us a second favourite for the title at the moment, which is what it is really. But we are cool. All right, then. Well, starting lineup. Would you keep it the same as the Chelsea game, or would you switch anything around? What would you do?
I'll probably switch the keeper. Definitely, I think Karius, this is the right game for him to come in. It's at home, no disrespect, but it's not as lethal an attack as, say, Arsenal or City, for example. I think this is the right time, especially at Anfield. It'll be a great experience for him to take his debut at Anfield, but then keep the defence the same.
Yeah, I mean, he played quite well against Derby. Didn't have much to do, but he had 2 shots on target and none of them went in. So happy days.
Yeah, well, your shots is a very generous word, true, yet to concede. I'd put him in now. I think, like Tom said, it's a good game to get him in. I mean, you don't expect too much out of the Hull side, attacking-wise. I agree. I'd put Karius in goal, I think.
Fair enough. It's interesting. Klopp said the other day that we have no number 1 at the moment. Like, he has to. So, yeah. It's difficult because, like I said, Mignolet's not really done that much wrong, but there we are. So back 4 stays the same, of course. Midfield stay the same.
I'd say stay the same, but I mean we've discussed it the other day. We were saying someone like Alberto Moreno, to give him a chance, you could whack him on the left wing, because then we're not exposed at the back if he goes on a run. Maybe a game like Hull, maybe not start. Maybe bring him into the left, but yeah, midfield stay the same, but maybe bring him on. Just experiment with that idea in the second half. Just a suggestion.
All right, fair enough. Tom?
Yeah, I mean, it is good to experiment. I don't want to experiment too. I wouldn't like to see them experiment too much, just because, like I say, we need to win. We need to keep this momentum going. I wouldn't mind seeing maybe Chan or Grujic, maybe Grujic in this game, because I think it's like traditionally the lower league teams are more physical games, right? So you want kind of physical players over Wijnaldum. But otherwise, I'd probably keep the midfield the same. Maybe throw one of those big guys in. Yeah,
me too. Sturridge plays up top.
Yeah, definitely have Sturridge up top. Centre forward role.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, obviously, Origi scored against Derby. Does he have any chance of getting in?
Maybe bring him on in the second half, sub again. But I think Sturridge is while he's fit, he's the man to always play.
Yeah, cool. I just do exactly the same as what we did against Chelsea, against Leicester. Just play the same team, and hopefully we can do them. Obviously, the tricky one is Coutinho, Firmino. That's the tricky one. For me, it's Coutinho, but Firmino does a job as well, obviously. So I'm happy with either or, really. Cool. So that's the big one. Hull. As you say, John, I do think it's the beginning of our real test of the season. Score prediction?
I'm going to say 2-0 because I just think it's going to be kind of a bit of a, not cagey game, but just because of how we perform against the lower sides. I don't really think it's going to be a big scoring game.
Fair enough. I think we're going to do them 4-0, to be honest.
By the way, 2-0 to us, like I didn't.
Oh, yeah. Sam. But no, I reckon we'll do them 4-0. I reckon they've just come into a little bit of bad form. We're we're absolutely on fire at the moment. We'll have way too much for them. I think we'll batter them, to be honest. I hope we do, anyway.
I think the same as well. I think after what we did against Leicester at home, because that was the side that was difficult to break down last season, I'm not going to say 4-0 because I don't want a coffee. I'm going to say 5-1. I hate to say, but I still think we're going to concede. I hate saying that. I still think we're going to concede, but I've got such a confidence about us. Like I say, that system. We're not saying, we need to get such and such out the team. We don't trust this player, this person up front, that kind of thing. We're looking at players who are scoring week in, week out, and it's a range of scorers. As a team, they work really well. The midfield's so strong. The players like Coutinho, Firmino, even if Firmino doesn't start, the fact that we're saying, we can have Origi on the bench. The guy who scored in midweek, a guy who had a great game against Dortmund last season, we can have him on the bench, no problem. I'm just really confident. Sorry, lads. I've probably got a bit.
No, I full on get what you're saying. We scored 19 goals in 7 games so far, and we scored 4 against Arsenal, we scored 4 against Leicester, so we can easily get 4 against Hull.
Yeah, it's the first time I think I can remember where we've had a team that can score goals. For years it was either like Gerrard and whoever we had up front. It was Gerrard, Suarez, Gerrard and Torres. We didn't really have a lot of goal scorers in the team. Now it's like watching Brazil or something. We're playing with like 11 strikers. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it's happy days. So yeah, there we go. Come on, Liverpool, don't let us down now. So there we are. So if you've liked the video today, please press the like button, subscribe, comment below. What do you think the outcome of the game will be? What do you think the starting lineups will be? All that kind of stuff. Get involved on Twitter, on Facebook, and all that good stuff as well. All the information will be scrolling along. If you want some more information about Shibuya, check out the Wikipedia link below. And yeah, thank you very much. We'll see you next time. See ya. Bye bye.